Hello Raw family, it's your girl Mello here, and as you can see I am outside in nature, my favorite place to be. Okay, so something that popped into my mind, the topic that popped into my mind, I guess I should say, is this. Wait, first let's pause, let's hold on. I feel like I haven't done a couch confession with you guys in a minute. Now, the reason why I was falling back with couch confessions is because they're sensitive for not just me but also for my family, and I had to be understanding of that to a certain degree. See what I'm saying? So I cut back on them, which was the deal, but they're not going to stop because, as you guys know, Mello is not and will not be stopped. I keep trying to explain this to you guys. So I'm just gonna be, I guess, giving a couch confession, just a little mini one, a little small couch confession. So first of all, where I'm at right now on my spiritual walk, I freaking love it. I don't really scare myself anymore. I think it's kind of cool now. I'm just amazed. Like, I'm amazed. That's all that I can say, really. I'm amazed. Confidence. Let's talk about it. Ooh. Confidence is why I can now sit in front of you guys with my forehead facing the sun this way and let it beam off my forehead and just show the world its full domed size. Side profile. Other side profile. Right? So one of the most amazing things I learned about confidence is you get to determine it. Nobody else. You get to determine your level of confidence. In fact, it is in your mind, your level of confidence, that you think you're going to be able to achieve. What I didn't realize is that my lack of confidence stemmed from home first, and then it was added, or I guess friends were then able to add on to it. So before I left, my confidence was already down the drain. I'm not going to get into details. There was just certain things that were said to me before I even left my home that had my confidence on the default, the decline, I should say. And then you see, when you get to like school or events and you have friends that constantly beat down what they find beautiful or amazing or strong about you because they lack it within themselves, which is why I let you know that you are the person who determines your own level of confidence. I got rid of all the individuals that made me feel like I was less than. Actions say, their jokes, constant jokes. I can take a joke. We're talking about those jabs. You guys know those friends that, I just got a prime example. I just heard a clear one. All right. So somebody out there right now, you're feeling someone, but your friends, but one friend in particular, okay, one friend in particular is like, nah, don't go for that girl. But they're telling you that because they want that girl for themselves and they know they could never. And they're jealous that you would be able to get that caliber of woman. And they know that they could never. Just got that clear. Someone else in terms of confidence. I did not expect this to go this fast. I thought I was going to be able to talk for a bit. All right. Another thing with confidence, somebody, you are afraid of being a single mom. You're afraid of holding it down on your own. You're more powerful than you think, and you don't actually need the man that you thought you needed to help you financially take care of your kid. You will push yourself enough to accomplish that based off the strength of wanting to see your child succeed. You're gonna be fine. Stop making a fool of yourself to hold on. Okay, so stop making a fool of yourself. We've all been fools before, or felt stupid before. I have. Shoot, don't continue to be. I'm getting strongly that it's a man. Don't continue to be this man's fool or embarrass yourself or try to hold on to this individual because you feel like you're too scared to do it on your own, or that you won't be able to take care of this kid on your own. You will. Actually, that's where your power is going to come from. That's where you're going to find your strength. That's where you're going to find you. Oh, I like that. It's crazy. I tell people all the time, I feel like if I didn't go through certain levels of heartbreak or hurt and pain in like the past 3 years, I would not be here. It makes sometimes the things that you're going through, you feel like it's endless. You feel like, why the hell am I going through this? It's because it's preparing you, because you're about to live the good life. You're about to live that nice, fun part of life. But you had to go through this first so that you could appreciate it, because it's probably presented to you before and you weren't appreciative of it. But now that you see what life is like, when that bad boy comes back around, fix up. Sorry, y'all, if you guys see me looking around you guys like crazy, there are butterflies like crazy around me right now. Okay, so I guess part of couch confession. Okay. Couch confession. Your girl was feeling highly disrespectful dating while being branded, right? Not disrespectful to OD. OD is what I call old dudes. No disrespect to the ODs, just that I just think of it the way around. Like if I was interested in a guy and you come with like a dress or a shirt with your shoulders out and I see a whole different individual's name, I'm gonna be like, you should probably hit back Shanice or Charisse or Shelly. You know, like you should probably hit that individual back up. The wind trying to take my whole phone. Can you see that right now? Okay, yeah, so hit that individual back up. That's how I feel. That's how it is. Just weird to me. So me having that mentality, I was like, yeah, I need to wait. But now your girl is it's healing quite nicely. I don't know if you guys can see. It's healing beautifully. But it's funny to me because, as you guys know, butterflies were my shiznit, and this butterfly, when I went, he just freestyled. I didn't know the kind of butterfly I was gonna put on. I just knew I wanted my favorite flowers, which is the plumeria. Chest is high, I know, tropical flower. And I keep okay. Everywhere I go, I'm either seeing rabbits or insects mating constantly. And I already told God, don't have me waiting this long, and then when I finally get some, I'm breeding right away. I would be so sad. Like, I just can't enjoy it a little bit first. Give me like at least a year. Anyway, Frank, okay, couch confession. Alright. Is there anybody who's been on this whole celibate journey? You need to hit me up, okay? Because as somebody who doesn't even really like practice the celibacy train, I'm dying. Okay? I'm dying at this point. Like, this is a lot for someone like me. I've been having conversations with like certain church friends and like certain like family members, and I'm like, boom, how am I supposed to handle this? Like, what do I do? Like, straight up, I'm the kind of individual, well, toys don't cut it. Toys don't cut it. They can be in the mix, but they don't cut it. Okay? I have to make sure I have broad-tipsy while I have this conversation. That's a mellow that you guys don't know. I have to behave myself already. How do you guys do this for your whole life? That's my question. That is my question. And you know, it's kind of crazy because everybody knows before you lose your virginity. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, I used to be terrified. That's how my brother like introduced it to me. It wasn't even a thought for me. It was like, oh, all my friends are smashing. That's great. It sounds like babies that I can't afford, that I don't want. Like that. My brother told me at a very young age, if I ever catch you whoring, I'll take you out myself. And if you guys actually know my brother, he has a look in his eye, the same look that I have been trained to have, which is when we had a certain level of seriousness, yet you can see it in our eyes, and it's not a joke. That man looked at me like it would hurt him to take out his own blood. I was straight. Comprende. I got it. So anyway, from that now, right? I was anti anything sexual with a male. Female too. Actually, that's a whole different couch confession of a time when one of my childhood friends who was female tried to turn me out, and I was about, what was I, 10? 10. Like, what? What? This tastes really good. Anyway, that's how I was about it. I didn't really focus on it, didn't go too far into it, stayed away from it. Okay. But then, as we all know, you get like that one good partner. Not even a good partner. You just lose your virginity and you guys just start like having sex like dogs. Like it's just like rabbits. Just free up. You guys are just living your best lives, right? Exploring your bodies, all that fun stuff. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun as hell to me. Anyways, fun. Okay. So then for me to now be in that state, and then now I'm putting myself in by choice, because I am choosing to do this, which is so crazy to me also, but to just be like, yeah, I'm not entertaining any form of sexual partners, I'm not entertaining any options like that, none of those. The first year you feel like Hulk, like, you know, like I did it, wow, damn, I can get through life without having sex, right? I sound like a fiend, right? Yep, it is what it is. So it's hitting like the second year, right? And the second year you're still going strong, but you feel it. Like you feel it. You're like over it. Keeping it raw, toys are getting boring at this point. A male walk, okay, let's just keep it, because these are confessions, right? Let's just keep it a book, right? You see a male walk by, and instead of you just naturally being like, oh my god, that's a handsome man, you're like, he's probably like about 5 inches, probably past a pencil shaft, like that's a problem. Like you're I feel like my mind shouldn't be doing that. Like I should be better than this by now, right? But I'm not. I feel like it's worse. I feel like it's worse. My brother used to say this thing too all the time of like, never be one of them fast girls that look like a dog in heat. Or even a cat in heat. You ever heard a cat in heat scream out? You ever heard a cat in heat? Okay. Well, I feel like they do that. Like your part does that, but you mentally are the person that has to guide the train. Sorry, there was a whole bug crawling up my glass. I'm just at a difficult spot with it, right? Or how about no one talks about the fact of like, your family comes home to you, like family members to come home and they like smile on their face, feeling all good, coming in the morning. Well, yeah, hey, what's up, kid? How you doing? Oh, hi, honey. How are you guys doing? Hi, honey. You want breakfast? Yeah. No, screw all y'all. All y'all. Okay. All y'all. Stop coming in smiling because you feel nice, because you got your fix. I did it. Okay. Stop coming. And then they come and they're like, hey, but who told you that you? I know, right? Who? But it's been so good for me at the same time. That's why there's so much mixed emotions about it. I've actually been able to think for me. I've actually been able to drop a lot of weirdos that were just hooked to the vagine. That is a real thing. Okay, tell me if I'm the person that deals with this. You ever like sleep with people and it doesn't matter who it is, they become like fixated. Like it's creepy. Like it's like it's not that good. Like no. It's just weird. It just becomes a little bit stalkerish. Like, let it go. Let me go. Let the box go. Let it go. Let it go. It's okay. Let it go. Sorry, I don't know why I felt the need to smile just then. Let it go. Somebody is crazy over someone right now. They're crazy over their sex. It's not even them, it's their sex. Sorry, I'm getting this clear as day right now. Someone is crazy. One of you guys made a girl D-dumb. Or it could be a female. Or you have a guy P-whipped. And to the point where, like, they turn to a damn fool. Like, they're sick. They're sick in their head right now over it. Damn. Paprika. Sorry. So, yeah, someone's going buck. It's just because of that. They don't want to let it go. They're never going to find that form of sex again. So they're going crazy. Why don't you just find a new partner and, like, explore their body and get to know them, because every male is different, every woman is different. Explore them and then learn to have a new level of fun with someone else. Why would you allow yourself to turn fool, like, to go crazy? It's no D should be that good. That's a problem. And if it is, I mean, props to you, sir. Or props to you, hun. I feel like a whole pervert. Like, my brain is so sexually charged. It's a problem right now. Yeah, so if anybody understands the peer pressures of that, please let me know, because I'm really curious. One of you is speeding towards someone or something, you're gunning it, you're speeding it. You need to slow down. Because the idea is amazing, but you are butchering it because you are rushing it. Somebody, I've already mentioned this before, but someone, you have been doing black magic on somebody, yeah, and you're wondering why your life is going to crap. Slowly or one by one, every single spell that you sent their way, or any entity or whatever you sent their way, is slowly coming back for you, because it's time to pay up. That was trippy. Yeah, I just keep hearing pay up. It's time for you to pay up. Whoever you sent this to, they're too strong. They're too powerful for you, and whoever you sent or whoever you worked, I'm hearing whoever you worked with, so whoever you sent, I've been getting this, like a group stalk and like a group going after, I've been getting that for a while. Anyway, yeah. This person is too powerful that you guys attacked or attempted to attack, because you can't. Okay, so whoever you guys attempted, I'm hearing that clear. Make them know it was an attempt. Excuse me. Okay, so it's my own drink pop. Excuse me. So whoever you attempted to attack spiritually, this is not physical. This person knows that they can't attack you physically, so they went spiritual. Okay, so they can't get in contact. They can't. What? That's desperado. Okay, so what I'm getting is they couldn't get it. They were unable to get into your space or get in contact with you. So because they could no longer physically attack you, they went for the spiritual route, and they had to get help with it because they didn't even know what they were doing. But what they didn't know is that the individual they went for help for also didn't know what they were doing. So you're both about. I keep telling you guys, yo, don't do that black magic stuff, yo, if you love your life. Spiritual warfare is a real thing. It is a real thing. I have been experiencing it my whole life since I was a child. It is a real thing. Remind me to tell you guys the story about when I was an infant and this lady tried to touch me. Ask my mom. This lady tried to touch me, and every time she went to touch me, she would become faint. Since I was a child, okay? I was an infant. Had this lady fainting. Yo. Anyway. Don't touch. What was I saying? Yeah, just if you were doing something negative or saying something negative about somebody and and you feel as that your life is going to complete crap, yeah, that is what's happening. Every single thing. So if you know that you wished about 60 more things still, you got 60 more things still coming to slap you over your forehead. Whoever that was. I hope it's on my Raws, because my Raws should know better than that. I think it's an extra. This has to be an extra. This isn't one of my Raws. My Raws are... I saw my Raws better than that. Sorry, Raws better than that. You should... Okay, and then I want to get off this topic because I like talking about this. When it comes to black magic, what people need to understand is you get what you're putting out there. So if you are putting out constant attacks on somebody, you're saying that you want to be attacked. If you are constantly thinking negative thoughts about someone, like, oh, I can't stand this girl, I can't stand it, that's what you're going to get towards you. People are not going to be around you. They're not going to be able to stand your presence. Okay? Yeah, the energy has to go somewhere, and if it doesn't reach its destination, it's going to come back to you. Whoever needs to know that. If someone you're thinking about dibbling or dabbling in that, do not do it. That's a warning from me. Do not do it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. The birds are going off right now. The birds are going off right now. The birds are going off right now. Okay, so the birds are going off right now. Whenever I hear a bunch of birds going off right now, I think of beacon, I think of chirping, I think of gossip. Okay. Rush that. Live your life. Just look at it this way. If someone spends the majority of their life talking about you, yeah, they're helping you. They're promoting you for you. Thank you. Tell them thank you and go on with your day. What if it's negative? If it's negative, it doesn't matter, because you're doomed if you doomed if you do, doomed if you don't. People like you because they like you. Then people will also hate you because they like you so much. People will talk smack when you're doing well, but people don't also talk smack when you're doing bad. It's just a reflection of how they feel about where they are in life. Just brush it and keep living life, and just wait for it all to blow up in their face. I don't mean wait as in like, did they get what they deserved yet? No. You trust me, you'll get to see it for yourself. Never fails. This has never failed for me. I just chill, let it be handled, tell God, yo, handle that. I'm not stressing myself, and it's handled for me to watch. I am starting to repeat myself at this point, which I find annoying, so I don't think there's anything else. Drug. Somebody you are... someone you're struggling with an addiction, or you know somebody that's struggling with an addiction. Okay, so if you are struggling with an addiction, you need to get help like now, like this week, because you are on the verge of not death, but of no turning back. You're on the verge of having to be completely codependent on that drug to a certain degree. And then if it is that you are dealing with someone who has an addiction, you need to get them the help that they need, because in the process you are just going to mess up your own health. Your own health is going to deteriorate. You need to get them help. Yeah, if you care, realize that this is now beyond you, beyond what, and that's something that's very hard to do, because I've been in in that position before. It's very hard when you feel like you've seen this person's pain, you guys have shared these intimate conversations, and you like understand that they trust you. You feel like you're breaking their trust by calling to get them help, and part of them trusting you was to trust that you're really going to look out for them, because they realize at that point that they can no longer look out for themselves, and they're entrusting you with that. But you kind of got to look at it as long term. If I continue to do it on my own, only I'm stressed, only I'm freaking out, and only I'm, cleaning you up, your throw up, making sure you're good, wet towels, however it may be, the level, degree that they're at, sitting with you in the tub. But eventually you got to realize, if I really care about this person, I got to get them real help, because this is out of my hands now. This is beyond me. Somebody, you're at a hard place in between that, but you need to really look deep inside yourself and realize, am I qualified for this? And if I really care and love for this person, I need to get them what they really need. They may hate me now, but in the future, when they're able to be around their children, when they're able to be around their kids, or when they're going to thank you for it later. What is that? Oh, they are little bugs. Yeah, they're gonna thank you for it. But it is hard. I say that, but I know it's hard. It's you feel like a creep, you feel like a piece of crap, even though you know you're doing what's best for them, Hardest thing for me to do was leave someone behind that I felt like really needed help. But I realized that I couldn't. I just, no matter how much progress I kept thinking that she was making, it was always short-lived. And I realized that it's because she's not actually, wanting the help. It's more the attention that came with it. Like the attention that I was giving her was, I don't know what it was doing for her. Or him, because there's two of them. But anyway, yeah, as you guys can see, it makes me a little bit emotional, but I have really, really hope that they're doing okay now. And I just had to work hard on forgiving myself. See, people talk about forgiveness, but what people don't realize is the hardest thing for people to do is to forgive themselves for what they've done. See, forgiving somebody is for yourself. Forgiving yourself is also for yourself as well, but it also in a way is for those around you, because when you don't forgive yourself, you're bitter, angry, or just emotional, quiet, not available to your family, or the type who's so angry at the world and life that all you do is yell and complain to your family, and everybody hides from your presence as soon as they wake up. You have to forgive yourself for your own life choices. You have to forgive yourself for the own level of pain that you've put your loved ones through. If you do someone wrong, you need to forgive yourself for making that choice of doing somebody wrong. And once you forgive yourself, as crazy as it sounds, once you forgive yourself, then you then begin the process of forgiving them. And people usually think it's the other way around. Like, I forgive them, and then I can forgive what I've accepted for them. No, you forgive. Easy example, ladies, or even gentlemen, push you however it goes. I'm just going to talk from a woman's perspective. You feel like someone has done you wrong. They have done this, done that, blah, blah, blah. This can be your mom, your auntie, your uncle, your spouse, your boss, whoever, right? By you deciding, you know what, I'm going to forgive myself first of all, and just get over the fact that, like, you did something stupid to me, but you know what, I allowed it, right? Okay. When you do that and you forgive yourself, now when you approach them and you see them, you're able to have a different level of love within yourself. You're not as disgusted by the sight of their face or their presence. you can tolerate them enough to say, listen, I forgive you, but boom, just stay at a distance. You understand what I mean? Or, you know what, I forgive you, but we're going to learn how to coexist, and that's it. You know? But if you don't forgive yourself, every single time you look at that individual, they're going to remind you about what you cannot stand. And you are going to attack them for it indirectly and sometimes directly. Tell me I'm lying. Anyway, that was a quick little raw talk with Mello. Just brought you guys out with me while I'm doing this little nature thing. The kids, I have to get back to them right over there playing in the field, so I gotta get back over there. But yeah, these are the few feels that I have gotten. If I get any more, I will get back to you. I do have the dream for you guys, a new dream state that is intense. It's intense. I'm being chased